Welcome, everybody. Guess what it is? It's AG Solar Solutions series coming at you on a Saturday night. Welcome, everybody. Bobby with all the freaking hobbies coming at you. MaxSpeedTV. Vegas, baby. Watch out for the quick, real quick. I'm talking quick, if I get my point across. The wall come up and kind of bites you coming out of these turns when you get your tires worn down. They get one fast repair is all they're going to get. Could end up being a fuel mileage race as well. You guys stick around. We'll get to the national anthem, get it over with, and it's a long one. So get something to drink, something to eat. Come on back. Let's have a little fun Saturday night.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so calm and
We're back, baby. That's right. AG Solar Solutions Series coming at you. They're getting ready to come to the grid, and when they do, I'm going to be able to go through and screw up their last names. Why? Because I'm good at it. Coming to the line now. And here they sit. Vegas. Anything can happen in Vegas, folks. Anything. The wall comes up quick. Let's get to it. Row number 1, the 47. Razor Cut, the 14. MaxSpeedTV. Vincente Guerrero. Row number 2, the 6. MaxSpeedTV. Cody Nagels. Beside him, the 97 of one Jackson Carr, which, by the way, could double down because he won the first race last week at Daytona. Keep an eye on him. 14 years old, strung out on high C and sugar. He's ready to rock. Row 3 to 69, another one. Jason Middleton. BK Anderson, great to have him back after a little stint in the hospital in the 17. Row 4, the number 1, Mark Jackson. Beside him, the 24, Mr. Travis Butt. Row 5, the 93, Zachary Roethlisberger. And the 31, Joey Hickox. 195, Randy Bonomi. I'll get it. And Jackson Holbrook. Into 15, wraps up row 6. Row 7 to 94, Fred Anderson. And a 16, Justin Bentley. Row number 8 to 2, Jeff Noah. And the 62, Travis Hughes. Row 9 to 50, Riley Lambert. And I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is a girl. Nobody has confirmed it with me yet. But I think it is. And if it's not, well, he'll have to hunt me down and hit me. Anyway, beside him, the 22 or 200, Tommy Cook. Row 10 to 28. It's going to be Jonathan Cogswell. The 98 beside him, Jeff Gary. Row 11, the 11, Chris Grandel. And the 27 of Matt. We're just going to call him Matt. And that's going to be it. We are going to have some fun here. I can promise you that. Like I said, you want to be real careful. Why? Because the wall can come up quick. It can get slick. You can still bump draft in these trucks, but you got to be real careful. Welcome everybody out in YouTubeville. Nice to see you. Just to let you know, I've got 2 in-car cats we're going to watch tonight. Right there it is, Butt and Nagels. And I've got Eagles down. I didn't put the N in. I guess he's going to be an Eagle tonight because he's going to soar. He's going to fly in that number 6 machine. But we'll keep an eye on those 2 guys throughout the night. Maybe get a chance. We'll interview them. One fast repair. That's all they're going to get. And here we go. We're coming to the line. We're going to get ready and fire this off. The AG Solar Solutions Series coming at you. Vegas Race 2. Trouble already. One going up to meet Jesus. And I think it was one of my drivers. Well, that's going to bring out the first caution, and we almost got 1 lap in. See if I can find it. Shouldn't be too awful hard. We'll follow it here and see. It happened so quick, I didn't even get my replay set up. I think it's the 15 is who we want to watch. Jackson Holbrook, I do believe, as he flew to the sky, said hi to Jesus. That was somebody up there in front of these guys. Wow, this is a tough one to get a hold of, folks. There it is. Now we're going to get somewhere. Right there's the problem. Come down off that white line, got way down there, hopped right back up, and when he did, he got right smack in front of somebody here. And, well, unfortunately, Middleton goes up to the sky. Nice little ride for him, but that is definitely going to cause some damage, and he is going to have to probably get a fast repair as he gets hit and twirled again. So, let's ride with him. The motor blew. And there he sits. On the hook. From what I can see, there's been 3 of them's had to use a fast repair already off the get-go, man. With 3 laps in, that is not good at all. But I am gonna have to tell you, so far right now, with 3 laps into this when it happened, I'm already thinking about it. But I might have to give the infamous Dude Wipes award to Middleton, because I'm gonna tell you what. If that don't put skid marks in your shorts, nothing will. That was a pretty nasty wreck he had. There's your leader. And right here's your top 5. $133 laps. We've got 1 caution so far. Now, nobody came into the pits except for the ones that absolutely had to. I can tell you that right now. So, it's a Saturday night. Jackson Carr doesn't have to worry about it a quarter and a note from his mom to stay up past his bedtime and race tonight. So that's a good thing. Watch this kid in a 97. He's 14 years old, but man, he drives like a veteran. And he won last week, the opening race. All right, we're going to wrap them up, line them up. We're going to do it again. A little bit of 3 wide action already way back here. There they are. BK Anderson hanging out in that 17 machine. The Hot Wheels ride. And a lot of these guys are coming, man. You can see them up there, way up here. All over this track. Well, you can see the damage on the 93 at Roethlisberger, his tail end. You can see it right there. It looks like he backed up into a telephone pole, perhaps. They only get 1 fast repair. That's all they're going to get. You got to be careful. You got to save it. You got to be in it to win it. Vincini Guerrero in 3rd. Jackson Carr hanging in the 4th still. And there's that name. It's going to give me fits. I believe it is Bonomi. That's what I'm going to go by. And the 195. He started 11th and he's up 5th right now. Mr. Fred Anderson is in 6th in the 94 machine. Mr. Travis Hughes in the 62. I'd like to welcome everybody out here, you two, for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Nancy, hope you're doing well, my dear. Kevin, nice to see you. I hope you're feeling better. You know, I thought I was getting over this sinus thing that I've had for 2.5 months. And I'll tell you what, I'd like to kick my butt for the last 3 hours. I sound like a chipmunk. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Do you hear me? Michelle Anderson, nice to see you. Roethlisberger in the lead, enjoying it right now. Zerkut right there in the iRacing truck. And he's thinking about taking the lead. Let's take a watch. We're right with him. Gotta keep her down right on that bottom. They like to drift up when the tires wear. You really gotta have good tire management. And he says, thanks a lot, but I think I'm gonna lead a few. As you can see, he studied real hard on his paint scheme. Now, the guys that are in a little trouble, way back here working already. He's going to be 2 laps down due to the incident where he met Jesus. We're talking about Jason Middleton. He's 2 laps down. Riley in the 50 machine is going to be, well, it looks like 3 laps down. So they got their work cut out for them. And I do believe somebody out there, and I'm trying to figure out who it is, and I'll find it here in just a second. Let me see, who is it? I believe it's Emily. Drives the number 18. Unable to be with us tonight, well, because, well, basically she's got tornadoes all around her. So, yeah, I kind of don't blame her. I wouldn't either. Hope she stays safe. Whoa, somebody just bit the wall right there. And I do believe that's going to be the 27. No, he scratched it. He didn't scratch it too bad. He still got paint on it. Jackson Carr fading back just a tad. Now he's in 6th. Right now, the action is right up here. 3 wide. Once they settle down and get some laps underneath their belt, I think they're going to be just fine. This is a new league. If you're looking for a league, hook up with these guys. They still have some openings in the roster. Fixed setup. And they're fun. A slight little breakaway. Roethlisberger gets off real well in these corners. Coming off the corners, he really makes a lot of headway. Guerrero taking about it on the high side. We'll ride it with him right here. Now he's going to drop down to the bottom. Try to hold it down there to 47. He'll come right down there and keep him. Keep him right on that line. Make him get out of it. Going to go right back at it again. Unable to get that pass in that time around. New guys in here, veterans, rookies. I mean, take your pick. You got a bunch of everything in this league, and you know what? They're doing pretty darn good. 17 laps, only 1 caution. Not too bad. There will be a stage caution, lap 30, I believe. Roethlisberger getting a little bit of pressure right now from Mr. Ray Zerkut. Riding with Ray right now. And down here on the bottom's going to be a Zachary. And that's what you're seeing side by side. Zachary takes a big chunk out by going way down below that yellow line, which is perfectly legal. Ooh, the 94 makes an evasive maneuver, Mr. Fred Anderson. Working his way up, started 13th, and here he is in the 8th spot. The tail end back here. We keep on going all the way back to some of these guys. There's Joey Hickox in the 31. Hanging out with Mr. Nagels right here in the 6 machine. And we got Cody's happy little face right there. Looks like he's all comfortable and set in his new house, so that's good news. Yeah, I have Eagles. It's Nagels. He said he thinks he's got to soar like an eagle tonight, so we'll see. And we have the 24, too. And that will be Mr. Travis. Right there he is, Travis Butt. You can see him doing a good job hanging out in that 9th spot. Zachary's got the lead and he's loving it. He's coming up on some lap traffic right now. They're going to scoot up out of the way a little bit for him. And that will be BK Anderson getting back into the swing of things after being in the hospital for a while. He will go 1 lap down. As the laps wind down, the tires start to wear out, the track gets a little slick. Take a lap around with the leader. "19 people watching, 4 people hit the like button. You 19 people asked the 4 people. I don't think they got blisters, and they didn't get a shock. So hit that like button for these guys and let them know you appreciate them. If you get a blister or a cut, I'll send you a MaxSpeedTV Band-Aid. I swear I will. Vincente Guerrero, the Italian stallion, I call him. Running in 3rd. Having a good run for the old MaxSpeedTV team. By golly, not a scratch to be found. And I probably just jinxed him. This time they put my ugly face in the bed of the truck so I can't get hit and get more wrinkles. Thought that was mighty nice of them. Roethlisberger is staying right there with that 47. Zerkat, he ain't letting him go anywhere. And to be honest with you, there's not really nobody breaking off. I mean, they're staying right in line with each other. Holbrook. He's 14th. Got to work his way back up a little bit. Mr. Travis Cook right here. Doing a pretty good job. Started 18th. He's hanging out in the top 10. Edward Smith said, "Go Lucky Dog Racing." Well, let's just see who's in the Lucky Dog crew. I'm a-looking. I'm not seeing their team chat name up here nowhere, so I'm gonna have to find that out. Should be coming up on a mandatory stage caution here in a couple laps. And that will let everybody come on in under caution and get some new rubber and fuel. Jackson Carr hung up on that top side just a little bit right here, fighting for his life, still hanging out in that 5th spot, and he's about to lose it. Getting a little dicey right here for that 6th and 7th spot. Again, there's the 24, Travis, and there he is. Calm, cool, and collected. Zerka, 18 laps he's led so far, making it look pretty easy right now, but Roethlisberger's hanging right there with him. No problem. Guerrero's dropped back about 3 truck lengths. I do believe they should be throwing a caution stage here, or stage caution, whatever you want to call it. At least I was told it was going to be on lap 30. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope, I'm not. And there goes our thrown staged caution. Congratulations, Ray. Gonna get him some valuable points. As they all slow down. Wait for that truck to do about 110 to catch him. They got to get in line where they respectfully belong, and then they'll be able to come through and get some stuff taken care of. Thanks, Edward. It's going to be Jeff and Carl. All right, I can remember that, I think. And here they all come, getting the ever so important tire and fuel on these bad boys. They do not give me a pit road camera here in Vegas, and I don't know why. So I'm unable to show you all the good stuff. These cats out here, they gotta wait before they can come into the pits. They'll get their opportunity. But the good news, here they come back out, and nothing seems to have changed. There's going to be your leader, Mr. Zerkut. Roethlisberger second. The boy wonder, Jackson Carr, is going to be third. It says fourth, but it's third. Vicente Guerrero fourth. Fifth is going to be Matt Randy. Bonomi, he's going to be sixth. And yep, I had to think about it. Travis Butt's going to be seventh. Eighth is going to be Jeff. Tommy Cook there ninth, and of course Jonathan Coxwell is going to be in the 10th spot. You got a driver out here you're watching, you want to let them know that you're hanging out on YouTube and watching and rooting them on. You tell me who it is and I'll pass it right along on a broadcast. You know my motto, I'll say whatever you want me to say. Unhook the plow. Accelerators on the right. Whatever you want. I don't live by any of them. Jackson Carr, I'm telling you. 14 years old, he's won the first race of the season already. And look at him, hanging out here in third. The feller's tough. And you know what? Let me see if I'm able to try to find him. I might be able to have a little chat with him. I don't know. He's a hard guy to get a hold of. Yep. He's so hard I can't get a hold of him. Well, alrighty then. I guess I won't talk to him. Zercut leading the way and doing a very fine job of it too, by the way. Another one not in Discord I can't chat with. I'm beginning to take this personal. Lights out on the pace truck. Light them up. We're going to get her done. Do it again. He's led about 30 laps, I think. Yep. And he had no pressure, really. Until these two cats come along. Now it's a different story. Travis still hanging on right there in that 5th spot. Guerrero's still looking in the 6th. Roethlisberger's bumped back a little bit into the 7th. He was up there battling for a while. Holbrook in the 8th. And Bonomi in the 9th. Jeff 10th. Fred Anderson there 11th. And right behind Fred, Jonathan Cogswell. He's in the 12th, but he better be looking in his rearview mirror. Because they coming. They about ready to gang up on him. Justin Bentley in the 16. Joey Hickok's up the 31 machine, battling with Cody Nagels, which I call him Eagles tonight. Calm, cool, collected. Jeff Carroll back in the 98. He's in the 17th spot. There's Travis Hughes in the 62. 18th. Back a little bit more is going to be Chris Crandall. Back even further is going to be Mark Jackson. Middleton is still 2 laps down. Right now, though, Riley's 3 laps down. I absolutely love to see some cautions to get back on that lead lap. And take a look at that. A 27 prevails, and he's out in the front, and away he goes. There's no rocket chairs here in Vegas like they are at the super speedways. You got to be able to stand on it. You got to know when to lift, when to take those turns, how to save those tires. And believe you me, tires is a huge factor. And we've yet to have green flag pit stops, so that's going to happen. We've only had 1 caution. And the other one was a staged caution, so that doesn't count. Well, it does, but you know what I mean. Cogswell, a little bit of pressure down on that bottom. He's working Fred a little bit. Anderson's going to go right with him in tow. Good battle going on right there. Still up front. Ray Zercut and Travis Budd. Now those guys are really fighting it out. And I got Travis for you. Right there. Calm, cool, collected. There is somebody. He has got a fan behind him cheering him on. See it back there? Wouldn't that be funny if she got up, walked up, just Gibbs slapped him in the back of the head, said, "Come on." If she could only watch the broadcast and hear me say that, we could get her to come up and give him a little tap on the head. She might be asleep. I'm not sure, though. Now, you get points for leading the most laps. And believe you me, that's important. A nice little, about a 1-truck breakaway, I'd say, from 2nd place. These guys have really spread themselves out pretty darn good. Let's throw it up here on a different look if I can. There you go. A little bit of battling going on all over the place, and they're actually all over this track. get an opportunity, we'll interview Travis. You know, I have one. There, he's waving. He's watching. He knows. Look at that. Driving with one hand, giving us a peace sign. He's enjoying himself right now, and he should, because he's sitting in second place. Nancy, you got a lot of cheering to do. You got to start this. You got to cheer with Joey back here in the 16th. Then I think you got the number 16, Justin Bentley, cheering for that one. And of course, Bonomi, cheering for him. And there he is, Zachary, cheering for Zachary as well. And of course, the 94. Mr. Fred Anderson, you got a lot of cheering to do, girl. And you're right, Edward, it is a really good race. Firstly, these guys racing together really for the first time, they're doing great. They had a practice session, I do believe, I can't remember what day it was. They put some effort and time into it, put on a good show. And that's why those of you who have not hit that like button, hit the like button for them. Because they are putting on a good show for you here. It's a Saturday night, and you're hanging out with Bobby with all the hobbies, MaxSpeedTV, AG Solar Solutions Series. So either you really like this racing, and you should hit the like button, or basically, you have no life. One or the other. But I'm going to go with you really like the racing. So hit that like button for us. Single file all the way back, running that high line. That's where you save on your tires here. Guerrero working his way up slowly. Jackson Carr, he's dropped back into the 5th spot. Well, while things are going smoothly here, and, well, let's just face it, these tracks, there's not really a whole lot of excitement happening, but let's go ahead and take a look and see who has what. On their race suits. There's Matt. All right, behind him's going to be Travis. Ray Zerkut. Vincente Guerrero, look at that. Boy, he is, I mean, this dude is colored matched out, I'm telling you. Jackson Carr, he's drank so much high C, his head is on fire, looks like. As a matter of fact, I do believe he has got my name on the back or something on his helmet. If he wrecked, they thought it was me. There's Roethlisberger. Jeff. Jackson, nice looking helmet right there. Tommy Cook. I'm pretty sure Stevie Wonder or Ronnie Millsap for you older folks. Could definitely see him coming a mile away. And along with Randy, Justin Bentley. Looks like his helmet's about ready to take a bite out of something. That's pretty cool. Jonathan Cogswell. There's Ricky Bobby, BK Anderson. Fred Anderson, Cody Nagels, the Mountain Dew Man. Travis Hughes, got to be the awesomest blue I've ever seen. Jeff Carroll, there's Chris. Mark Jackson. Looks like he might be running the Dale Senior jumpsuit. Mr. Joey Hickox right here. Riley, Lambert, and that's it. So that's what it looks like. In the trucks, their suits. They take a whole lot of pride in all that stuff. Matt's still leading the show. Boy, they get close to that wall, don't they? But not to worry, because Travis is not letting him get away. I would imagine here, probably within 5 laps, they should be coming in for fuel. I'm not exactly sure what their percentage was. This cat right here has led 33 laps so far. Matt's led 20, so... Jackson trying to move up a spot. Love to take that 3rd spot if you can get it. Or the 4th spot, I mean, I'm sorry. Who's had the fastest lap? The 27 has, that's who. And there's your laps led. The 27 and the 47 and the 93. Travis is like checking out. And Jackson Carr making a move already up into the 2nd spot. I do believe he's grabbed himself another high C punch and chucked it down and threw it in the corner, and he's back to his sugar high, and away he goes. And here they come. Way down, slowing their way down for fuel and tires. Let's ride around with the kid Jackson on a pit stop. Why? Because I'm bored and I want to see a pit stop. Nope. Can you imagine? It's like a herd of turtles on pit road. That's how slow these guys got to go. And you don't want to get caught speeding because, well, you get in trouble. While they're taking fuel, he's going to take right sides. It looks like he's going to take his left sides as well. And he's going to be out the door. Hope everybody's having a good time so far tonight. Head on over to MaxSpeedTV and subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, we got almost 9,000 people subscribed to us. Travis in, Travis out. And right, nope, not him. Right there he is. Now you'd think the person behind him in the couch should be a little bit more excited for the guy. I mean, he is leading the race. But I don't know for how long, because, wow. Matt and Ray want a piece of him. And these 3 cats have checked out, because the 4th place is probably a good 2nd back. And that's exactly what these guys right here like to see. I would imagine they probably, whoa, 27 got just a tad bit loose right there. If they stay hooked up a little bit and they can get a little bit of real estate between them, they'll be sitting pretty unless the caution pops out. So you've got Tommy Cook, Roethlisberger, and Carr. And then you're going to go back a little bit of ways. You're going to pick up Jeff Noel, and then you're going to go back another little ways, and Vincini Guerrero and the 15 of Holbrook. There's Bentley. He's in the top 10 right now, and he started 14th. The 28, Jonathan Cogswell, is currently 12th. Joey Hickox. He's actually 12th. And Jonathan is 11th. And here comes a few more of these guys right behind him. You can see that little break they have. And that's Cody. And there he is. BK Anderson back here in the 17th spot after being in the hospital, and it kind of looks like he might have scrubbed the wall at one point. But he's still doing all right, 16th. A lot of racing yet to do here. A little bit of lap traffic they're going to be working on next, and I do believe that is going to be the 50 machine. Anthony says, let's go, Travis. Travis says, not to worry. He ain't getting away from me. Not just yet. Tommy Cook working on Roethlisberger just a wee little bit here. A beautiful evening in Vegas. Now remember, they get points for who's led the most laps. And Travis or Matt's working his way up there. Ray's led 33, and he'd like to get back up there and lead a few more of them. And we still got plenty of time. These guys right here got to get it together. They getting ready to go about 2 seconds down, 2.5 seconds here. From these guys. Hello. Is this thing on? You guys awake out there? Talk to me. Say hi. Say something. Where are you guys watching from? What wonderful state are you in where you're all nice and warm and everything's wonderful where you're at? And you're going to rub it in because I'm in Ohio. Travis is right there, and he is not letting him get away, I'll tell you that. He's really working him pretty good, actually. There's Travis, calm, cool, collected. I was kind of hoping we'd have a caution I could talk to him. But the night's still young. Hopefully I don't lose feet on him. You guys are a tough crowd out here, I'm telling you. A Saturday night? You guys figure it'd be a little bit more livelier than this. Help a guy out, wait. Looks like Middleton's out of the race. He's gone. Not sure what the deal is. I think he just unable to do anything, so he got out of her. He was involved in the first caution where he went up and shook Jesus' hand briefly. That's how high he went. Coming up on 80 laps complete out of 133. 31, Joey Hickox is in 12th. He is actually out there. He's been out there the longest. So his hit sequence is just a little bit different than everybody else's. Let's go back here and see if we can see some action going on. Cogswell taking a look right there at Justin Bentley. Gonna work him up a little bit maybe and attempt to make a pass. And it looks like Randy in the 195, Bonomi. He's got his eyes on that number 6 in Cody Nagels, which happens to be that guy right there. Kevin, don't fall asleep, fall out of your chair. If you do, we're going to have to get some kind of a seat belt or a 5-point harness for you. Matt putting a little bit of real estate between him and Travis. You are watching the AG Solar Solutions Series. It's right up there in green, right on your little ticker talk thing. Jackson Carr's up into the 5th spot. He's having a really good run. For the life of me, I'm not sure what's he got. Nut up, it says. Okay. Doing a good job, I'm telling you. Kid's tough. He usually has a saying in the back of his truck, but he doesn't have one this time. What in his personal sayings he has. I know Jeff would like to get a little bit closer to him, and we're riding with Jeff now. All right, back at you. I had a technical difficulty there. I actually had to blow my nose. But the good news is, like I was showing you there, only 2 cautions in this whole race so far. That's pretty good. These laps are really winding down. And Cody has used a fast repair. Or, I'm sorry, he has not used a fast repair. So he's still setting good right there, but boy, he's getting a little bit of pressure. Now, a guy that likes his laps winding down is Cody. He is a happy camper. The reason why, because his favorite pastime on a Saturday night is to curl up on his new couch in his new home with a blankie and a popcorn and something to drink and watch Hallmark movies. So, girls, there's you a single guy that likes Hallmark. You better hook up on him. He makes his bed, too. Putting a little bit more real estate between him and Travis there. Matt is doing a good job. Now these guys are really starting to fan out. Should be seeing pit stops here in probably another 4 or 5 laps. But you can see them all. Not much of a battle going on really anywhere. Jeff Carl's out here with all of his friends right now. He's by himself. And that is the Lucky Dog Racing, I believe. Let me take a look. I'm looking. There it is. Lucky Dog. Oh, not so lucky tonight because he's currently 17th and he's got some work to do and he's about ready to run out of time. But you never know. And I believe that's the Air Force, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, U.S. Air Force. Nice ride there, Mark. I try to give props to these guys. They take pride in their paint schemes. The Hot Wheels, Cody on the lead lap in 15th, having a good show for his first night out after being tangled up in the hospital. Nice to see him out here on the track, doing well. Bit of a gap right here. You see Cogswell, he is 11th, and you go all the way back here to these cats. And that would be 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. So, by himself is Matt. Then back here's Travis. And then, of course, you've got Ray right there trying to catch up. Now, back here's where a little bit of a race action is. Roethlisberger and Carr. The 11th, he's 2 laps down. He's trying to get one of his laps back the hard way. Race it back. Matt now has led 48 laps, so far he's going to be the most lap led guy, unless this cat here can, well, no, not him. This guy here can get back up there and lead a few. If not, then Matt's going to score big time. He's going to most laps led, possibly win a race, both. So he's really trying to cash in on some points tonight. And they're coming into the pits. Running with the 27. Oh, let's ride with him. Why? Because we can. You get caught speeding here, you're automatically a lap down for sure. So you really got to watch it. You've come too far. Just screw it up now. So these guys really got to be careful when they're coming in. And you definitely don't want to get hit while you're in the pits. When you're traveling around there at the speed they do, and I'll tell you eventually here what it is. once they get back out on the road. They're doing about 165 mile an hour, roughly, and you got to slow that puppy down to 35. Well, that's tough. There's 170 at one point. Of course, you can go a little faster when you have new rubber. Oh, Travis. He's going to bring her in. I know what you're asking. Can they go all the way? You know what? That's a good question, but I do not think so. I think they're going to have to pit one more time. It's going to be real close, let's put it that way. You can get about 33, 34 laps at the most, I think, on a full tank. So I'm sure some might be saving fuel. Remember beginning of this when I said fuel strategy? It could come down to that. Well, looks like it's a very good possibility. Here comes Jeff Noe in. Then CT Guerrero along with Holbrook. He's in. And here comes the 62 of Mr. Travis Hughes and the number 1. And that's Mark Jackson. Everybody has come in. Now Chris is on a whole different pit strategy, I think he's got going on, because he's being shown he's been out there for 12 laps now, so he's kind of off pit sequence with these guys. So he will have to come in and pit. He will not be able to make it all the way. Matt, he's right back out here running, but guess what? Such a great pit stop, I do believe, that Ray had. He is right on his butt, and he lost that nice little cushion he had. Well, it looks like for a minute he was going to give him a challenge, but he backed off a little bit. Remember, they may have to save a little bit of fuel. Joey Hickox is in 4th, having a really good run. Started 10th, kind of sitting comfortable right now, with behind him a little ways back is Jackson Carr and Roethlisberger. Tommy Cook's back into the 7th spot. And then back here a little ways, you've got the 2, Jeff and Justin. Jonathan is going to be in 10th. Randy in 11th. Fred Anderson, 12th. Cody, 13th. Vicini Guerrero, or Vincente, the Italian stallion, he's going to be 14th. Grandel's going to be 15th. BK Anderson will be 16th. Jeff Carroll looks like 17th. Travis Hughes is 18th. Mark Jackson, 19th. Jackson Holbrook is going to be 20th. Riley Lambert will be 21. And that's the rundown so far. And of course, don't forget your sponsors in the left-hand corner running. Nancy, yes, he was in the pits. He might have been caught speeding, I'm not sure. It is so easy. Like I said, it's like a herd of turtles from being on a track going that slow all the way around here in your pit stall. But something definitely caught him up and put him back there. Joey. Now, like I said, he's different pit strategy. He's been out here for 16 laps, so he will have to come in. So he's enjoying himself now, but he will have to do a splash and go before this is over with. Jackson is in third, and he's getting a little pressure from Roethlisberger. They know it's getting fairly close to crunch time. A little bit of battling going on right here. Thinking about it, he's just sizing him up a little bit. You got all three of them going for position right here. All three of those guys. Actually, four of them. All four you're looking at right there. Travis, he's in second place. And he sees him coming. Whoa. Jeff might have touched the 97 Jackson just a little bit right there. Luckily, Netco didn't come into play. But they got a little too close for comfort. Now, I can probably about guarantee you, if I could get this figured out for you the best that I can. They got 24 laps to go. It's going to be real close for Joey. I'm sorry, not Joey, but some of these other guys. Roethlisberger and them. They're going to have to probably work on saving a little fuel at some point. Not Jeff, though, so the heck with it. And I do believe we're getting some blinking going on. And that could be an iRacing thing. And that's always scary. The 93 is really blinking bad. I can't even stay on him. He's blinking so bad. As a matter of fact, he might have just blinked out right there. Yep, I can't find him. So that's bad news for the 93. I mean, he has blinked out. He's trying to come back. But there's a lot of blinking going on. I don't know if it's a weather problem or what. You can still see him up there blinking away. I've never seen so many trucks blink in all my life. But your leader is going to be, as it says, Jeff Noel right here. 93's coming. 20 laps to go, and there he is. Now the 16, Justin Bentley. We'll see if that 93 settles down or if he starts blinking again. It looks like he may have settled down. You get 20 to go is when you're going to have to stand on it a little bit, but you got to be careful because you don't want to burn up right front off. You can see he's slowly trying to gain. He comes out of the turn really well. Getting a little closer. A little ways back. Not really seeing a whole lot going on here as far as any battles, really. Tommy Cook is in 6th, and he is kind of working on the 24th, Travis. And I got Travis right here. We got Travis and Cody. I'll leave them up there for a second. You can see how well they... Travis is blinking on and off there with me a little bit. He might be on his phone doing his webcam, maybe. Hey, waving again. Now he's also drinking and driving. Can you believe that? Making it look pretty easy, but he is hanging out in that 6th spot. Looks like the 28 is thinking about working on Jackson right here for a spot. Gonna try to take him down in that bottom line. If he can hold it down there. That is for position. Everybody hanging way up here, running that top line. Tires are starting to wear down a little bit. And of course, you're chewing them up, trying to catch the guy in front of you. Roethlisberger in control, had a blinking problem, but it looks like it straightened itself out. Justin Bentley's right there on his butt. Tommy Cook was doing really good up there for a while, doing some serious battling. He's dropped back here to the 16th. BK Anderson trying to crack the top 10. He's up to 12th. Nagels, he's in 8th. But right here's where the battle's going to be with 12 laps to go. You can see them slowly working in on each other here. He's trying to close in on him. Roethlisberger gets a real good run off these turns right here. Now, you want to know what fresh tires does? Watch, we'll show you. Joey's got 8 laps on his tires. The 93 and the 16, they've got 23 laps. But a guy right now that's on the move is the 28 of Jonathan Cogswell. And he's got the same lap tires as the rest of these cats has got. And he is right now moving away pretty good. The 11 is laps down, so that's not a factor. Roethlisberger trying to hold him off with 10 to go. Bentley right there behind him. Jonathan Cogswell, the last minute, showing a good stride. Then back here, the Jackson car in the 4th. But right up here is where it's at. And it does look like they're going to have enough to go all the way. It's going to be really close. Making a move right now. Down on the bottom is going to be the 16 to Bentley. Now the 200 Tommy Cook, he's a lap down. He's fighting, trying to get his lap back the hard way. And if it was me with 9 laps to go, I think I'd be screaming, Get out of the way. Bentley's going to have to deal with some lap traffic up here, though. Zachary's dropped back into third. He might have wore his tires out just a tad. Bentley shot out of a cannon or what? He must have saved some rubber. Now the 195, Bonomi, he's not in this at all. He's a lap down, but what he is doing, he's kind of being a thorn in the side. Not yet, but he could be for the 28 back here trying to catch him. Now the 93 Roethlisberger is trying to pick it back up to get back to second. Looks like he may have second again. But while all that's going on, Bentley's up here just putting lap traffic between them. Doing exactly what he needs to do. Cogswell is going to fade back a little bit right here. He's actually in fourth now. And here comes the 24, Travis, working his way up third now. He's working on Roethlisberger up here in the 93. They're running out of time. They're going to be 4 to go at the line. And Justin's got a little bit more real estate between him and Roethlisberger, who has saved their tires. That's what it boils down to. Yeah, oh, Jeff, no, he's looking into the picture right here now. He got to put a little pressure on Travis for third. Three to go at the line. Bentley's probably driving out of his rearview mirror more than he is his windshield. Just keep hitting your marks. Don't worry about the guy behind you. Roethlisberger. Did he burn up a little bit of tires? Does he have anything left to catch him? What about Travis right here? Travis got anything for him? Jackson Carr back into the fifth. Sixth is Cody Nagel, or seventh, Cody Nagels. Actually, it says sixth. And here they come. They're going to try to pounce on him if they can. It's going to be 1 to go at the line. The 24 in the bottom. Travis Butt giving it everything he's got. You got to be careful. It's not quite blocking time yet. Roethlisberger right there watching him, but Bentley up here, he sees him. He can feel him breathing down his neck. Butt's going to take him down to the low side. It looks like Justin might have started a block. White flag, this is it. Way down onto the bottom. Travis Butt is going. The 16 is out of fuel, I believe. Travis is going to win this bad boy. And right there he is. Wow, that was close. Roethlisberger's going to bring it in second. Jeff Knoll third. Jackson Carr fourth. Fifth is Justin Bentley. Vicini Guerrero sixth. Seventh, Cody Nagels. Joey Hickox eighth. Tommy Cook ninth. 10th, Travis Hughes. But how about that, huh? That's your winner, Travis Butt. Now I'm going to get a chance to talk to him. We'll let him do his burnout, and I'll run to the commercial, and we'll come back and we'll chat with these guys. If he's got enough fuel to do a burnout. He may not. I think that's it. You guys stick around. Bobby with all the hobbies, MaxSpeedTV, AG Solar Solutions Series, race number 2, Vegas. We'll be right back and talk to these chats right after this.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow back.
Welcome back, everybody. Unbelievable. You see that? Caution is out, instant replay. Well, I'm going to tell you, we didn't really have much of anything, to be honest with you. Started out right away, though. One caution right off the get-go, and then after that, the other one was obviously for the stage, and that was it. So these guys really had a heck of a job. They've done a great job. Third place, Jeff, talk to me.
Hey, what's up, Bobby J?
Nice run, man. You started 15th and you finished 3rd. You didn't have to use your fast repair. You kept all the fenders on it. Your crew chief's happy as can be, and you got you some points.
Yeah, man, definitely feels good to race like this after last week. I was actually the first car out of the race last week. Just got destroyed with some netcode a couple times. So, it's actually pretty interesting once you get to talk to Travis. But him and I are both math teachers. So we were just bouncing numbers. Yeah,
are you guys crunching numbers?
We were just bouncing numbers back and forth. Probably the last 55 laps or so. Actually, before that, before our next to last pit stop. So, to be able to come home 3rd after the showing last week is a blessing for sure.
I think Justin in the 16. I think he came up just a tad bit short. Because he faded back like the last 500, 600 yards or quarter mile of the last part. I mean, he just faded right back to the back. So he may have ran out of fuel on you guys. But congratulations, 3rd place. You got some points. 2nd race of the season. Yeehaw. And who do you want to thank before I let you go on a wild Saturday night?
I got to always thank the broadcaster first for, taking the time and bringing to life what we do. Of course, AG Solar Solutions hopping on board and sponsoring the series. This is a good series, good group of guys that enjoy racing and clean racing. So I think that's all you can ask for to kind of unwind on a Saturday night.
I'm going to tell you right now, you got veterans in here, you got newbies in here, you got people you've never raced with in here before, and to come out of here with 130 some laps with only one caution, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a testament to the dudes.
Oh,
and
absolutely. Jake. Well, you take care, be safe, have a great weekend, and enjoy yourself. I'm sure you're probably down in the southern states where it's all nice and warm, where you can wax your little cars and stuff like that. So,
yes, sir.
That's
yes, sir.
good. That's good. It hit 55 today, and you would have thought that the wife looked at me and says, I want to get in the pool. I mean, 55. But anyway, congratulations. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, buddy. Next up, Mr. Roethlisberger.
How we doing, boss?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
A little disheveled there. Disappointed, and then how that played out. was thinking I probably should have saved just a little bit more there at the end and tried to push a little bit harder there. But no, it was just a great race overall. Just really proud of everybody in here tonight, and being able to go 133 laps with one caution is outstanding. So disappointed in second for myself, but super proud of the league and what we've got going on here.
Well, you know what? You might be a little disappointed, but you got points, and you led 20 laps. You started ninth, finished second race of the season. And that's not too shabby.
No, not at all. And it was fun for the race to kind of come down to fuel mileage there. So, it just kind of throws another element into it. And I'd say just enough. I was out of gas, out of 4 there on the last lap. So it was pretty intense there, those last few races. But yeah, second place is something to be proud of. And again, super proud of everybody tonight for putting on such a clean show. And it was a lot of fun.
Well, congratulations. Got some points, like I said, second race of the season. Way to start off, doing pretty strong. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. And who do you want to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, I just want to give you a shout out. Thank you for doing this. We were super happy that you jumped on board and wanted to, or were able to do our league. So we're ecstatic about that. So we want to give you a shout out, and then everybody who sponsors the league, Axler Solutions, Blue Ridge Auto, Pro Air Medical Supply, R&R Camper Sales, just everybody that, helps us get this off the ground. And then, the admins, Jay Stinson, Joey Hickox, Clay Cantrell, Randy Bonomi, Fred Anderson, Justin Bentley, great job as an admin team to put this together. So, just thanks to all the drivers for, putting on such a great show tonight. So
I got to tell you, you've definitely got to put your hands together and be very proud of everybody, and everybody be proud, because like I said, you got newbies in here, you got veterans in here, you've only raced with these guys maybe twice, because this is the second race of the season, and you only have one caution, and that was it. Now, I got to tell you, I broadcast quite a few leagues, and you got guys that's been doing this for several years, and they end up with 3, 4, 5 cautions. I mean, you guys definitely got yourself some talent in here so far.
Yeah, I think, and it's just a testament of kind of the culture we've created here. It's a bunch of guys that love racing, but have respect for one another, and want to take care of each other on the track. So I think we got a good thing going here for sure.
Definitely. You take care of yourself. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'm sure you're in a warm place as well. So enjoy.
I'm not, brother. Wisconsin. It's
oh, I feel for you now.
Yeah, for sure. So no, thanks for all you do, and we'll head out.
All right, bye. Oh, man, the man of the hour. There he is. Let me get his picture back in here. Let's see. There he is. Got the thumbs up. Pepsi, baby. Question. Fuel mileage. Mr. Math teacher. Did you have to really save quite a bit?
I went an extra lap the second to last pit stop, and everyone else went a lap in before me. So I knew I had probably an extra lap. And then I saved that whole time that Ray and the 27 car, I think his name was Matt or something, those two kind of, battled back and forth. And I kind of just stood behind him and, quarter throttled it the whole time. Ray fell back, and I kind of just followed Matt the whole time. And I saved like almost 3 laps. I think that extra lap, benefited me for the sake of they all ran out, and everyone else I think around me ran out besides Jeff and I, so it was kind of fun talking with him. So I got to give him a big thank for, he kind of kept me like, hey, think about this fuel mileage, because I wanted to pit a couple extra laps early for the sake of, getting ahead of everybody. But, I got to owe a lot of that to Jeff for giving me the idea of doing the pit strategy.
Jackson just went on Facebook and texted me and said he had to save a whole full lap of 20 to go.
Yeah, I as soon as I came onto the track, I was saving. I was quarter throttle, and then Ray and Matt were way up there, and I caught them within a lap, and I was only quarter throttle, so I knew. And they pitted 3 laps before I did, so I knew they were not going to make it. No matter, they could have went half throttle on that track, and they weren't going to make it. So I quarter throttled it for till 10 to go. Joe and I were sitting there. Jeff and I were like, 10 to go, we're going to go. Like 10 to go, we're flooring it. We're going. I saved a bunch of tire because I was saving fuel. Yada, yada, yada. He went with about 10 and a half to go. I went with about 9 to go. So, And I think I might have just had a little bit more tire because I think he pushed it there for about 5 laps to kind of get them to try to go a little bit. But, it came down to fuel. I really didn't think this would come down to fuel, especially, I got wrecked on the first corner of the first lap. And that's the second time that's happened this week. So
maybe that's good luck for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I was really kind of, not happy I had to use that fast repair right away, but I do a lot of leagues where, you don't get a fast repair. So I knew it was a second chance. If I just kept my nose somewhat clean, I was going to be there at the end.
Hey, where is your wife still around?
No, she just walked out of the room.
Well,
She's in bed. She's looking at me right now like, are you going to come to bed or not?
You tell her that the broadcaster said that normally when the driver wins the race, the wife or girlfriend runs up and gives him a hug and a kiss.
Oh, she is passed out.
Oh.
I should almost take the mic over to her because she is absolutely snoring right now.
Unbelievable.
I'm looking at her right now in the living room.
Well,
if you really look at the broadcast, or if you look at when the videos,
she dozing off.
She was out for probably 125 of those 133 laps. If I'm going to be honest with you, but she's super supportive and she's awesome, and she's always paying attention and always keeps up to date and supports what I do. So she I had to watch a movie with her before this, but then she let me go race. So
Well, look. Congratulations, my friend. You done it. You got yourself a win. Second race of the season. Got the points. Looking good so far. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of this thing?
Well, I want to thank Erica. She's super supportive, and she always lets me kind of do what I need to do. So thanks, Erica. I see Anthony Karf always commented on there. So thanks to him always being supportive. Thanks to Brian Farmer. He was watching the broadcast too, and he got to watch me. He just texted me and told me congrats, so I got to text him back. Always want to thank Pepsi. I always got a Pepsi in my hand, and I got this my whole racing room is a Pepsi thing, so looks like a whole Pepsi can. I got Pepsi stuff everywhere. So I got to thank the Sports Commute. They're a broadcast team. Well, not a broadcast, but they podcast that they supported me the last 3 years. I race outside this too, so they're dirt track, so they support me. Reg Customs, they do a lot of cool stuff, and everything else supporting me. Hopefully we and you guys, thanks for running an awesome broadcast. I can already see that you guys do an awesome job, so I appreciate that. And Axel Solutions for sponsoring the series. So hopefully I missed the first race of the year, so hopefully we can still make it on points.
Well, you're doing pretty good so far.
Yeah. Well, 1 for 1 so far.
Yes, you are. All right, good luck. Take it easy and get out of that rig and get in there with the wife and let her put her cold feet on your back like mine does.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm going to have to go in there and probably suck up to her a little bit. So,
all right, you take care.
Thank you, guys.
All right, see ya. Well, that's it. You've seen it. That's how it works out. The math man, the math teacher brings home a win. Like to thank everybody that's been hanging out with me out here. Appreciate you guys. Have yourself a very safe weekend. And remember, with all the turmoil that's going on in this world, this is 2022 now more than ever. Grab yourself a loved one. Tell them you love them. Give them a hug. The world needs more of it. In the meantime, I will see you guys again next Saturday night for the AG Solar Solutions Series. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Be safe. See ya.